Welcome to the first Tournament of Champions, as we have Miles and Kevin set to fight here, and they charge each other. Kevin with the best of that one, and gets a couple good hits in here as Miles attacks the legs and Kevin attacks the face. Miles swings away wildly as Kevin dodges with the spin move. Little leg shot there as Miles attacks and gets him, looks like across the neck. Circling around a bit, uses the tree as cover, whips around and uses some style as he uses that tree to his advantage. Miles loses his, but Kevin comes up strong with the shield. Says, doesn't matter, we're going to battle it out. Miles pushes him back, but only to lose his shield again, and Kevin throws his shield. But Miles comes back, and Kevin gets a couple gut shots in as Miles loses his helmet as he gets the toss out, and Kevin ends up winning that one. And we have Rusty versus John M here. Switch positions, and they are swinging wildly at each other, blocking and stabbing, swiping, anything they can with those plastic swords. And it looks like Rusty just beats down John with the tools they have and gets back up to his feet, but John finds his utensil and uses it like a whip, going after the legs and face, and now he's using it like a nunchuck and it breaks. And Rusty bests him again on that one. Let's see, John can use his shield as a spinny thing and just attacks him. Goes for the takedown, drops the shield and gets the takedown but rolls away from it. And Rusty just beats him down with his shield. No doubt about it. This one is a catastrophe for John. Rusty walks away with a win. John versus Zebu. Zebu runs directly at the shield of John, and John just pushes Zebu back a little bit here. Shield in the face a couple times there, and Zebu really going after the ribs of John. Loses his shield, though, in the meantime, and now he's lost his sword. He is all fisticuffs now, and he is going for the jump punch and misses that. John gets him with the shield, the sword, and now he's got his shield back and goes for that attack. Goes for the gash with that shield. John says, no, you can have my shield instead. It's crap. Here, just take it. Zebu says, no, I don't want it. You take it. In fact, you can have this as well. Gets a McRib and gets a couple more. And looks like he's trying to shank him there. John's like, what's going on here? Zebu's like, I'm taking my shoe off. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. And beats him in the ribs with that. I'm not sure how John can take any more of this, but keeps his shield and gets a nice rib punch in there. And Zebu walks away. And John says, I think I got this. Cameron versus Derek. And it looks like this one's set to go. And immediately the equipment breaks, and they're going after each other harder. And about 20 feet away from the original spot, he finally gets the takedown. Knee to the balls. Derek gets him up a little bit, and Cameron just wailing on Derek. Says, oh, wait, we got to stop. I've lost all of my stuff. Shoe, equipment, helmet. Let's go again. Loses the shield immediately. Loses the helmet. Head hit with the shield, and Cameron hit with the broken shield. Gonna run at Derek yet again. Gets the headlock, tries to get him down, and then just jumps on him and goes for that ground and pound again. Look at that, 75,000 hits later. Gets him down again, and Derek's going for the clap move, gets the helmet off, and just starts wailing on the body. Says, you know what, we don't need the helmet. Let's just keep going. Never mind choke slam. You know what, I'm not done with you. Ragdoll. And now Derek gets back up. He says, that's not doing a thing to me. Let me pound you a little bit and give you the old fist to the groin. Let's stop that one with a Cameron victory. John back at it again, and he is going to face off against Cameron. Cameron runs at him directly with a wooden stick now. We've upgraded, and we have degraded on the helmets. What is that? Go ahead and get rid of that. Yep. Cameron just says, you know what? Screw this. I'm going for the takedown. Falls. but gets the belly-to-belly suplex on John. And John didn't like that very much. His helmet's popping off. Looks like he's wearing a paintball mask now. And now Cameron just punches him until he realizes, yeah, that paintball mask isn't doing anything. John, go home. And Cameron is victorious. Kevin versus Rusty as we take on the next competitors. And let's see what they do. And go out immediately, and Rusty is just taking charge, just pummeling him with that stick. But Kevin fighting back now and uses the defense and stabs his opponent. Broke his stick. Let's see if they can get this piece out, and we'll get set back up. Yep, Rusty's good to go. Looks like that's the piece. And let's go. No weapons now, and Rusty says, good, that's better. I can pick you up now. Picks him up, slams him, throws a couple jabs in there. Kevin's like, oh my God, I can't believe we got rid of the weapons. I need that. And loses his helmet, says, good, I need to reset. Kevin says, you know what, let's just go ahead and go to the playground. I'm done fighting. I don't want to fight this guy anymore. Let's just go to the playground. Rusty says, no, we're in the fight. We're in the fight. Come on. Kevin swings on the monkey bars, and Rusty says, all right, well, Kevin, you know what? I'm going to come over here, but if I do, I'm going to punch you in the fucking face, and does it. But Rusty says, okay, well, I guess we'll go back to punching each other in the face, and they go rapid fire. Back and forth, back and forth. Look at these punches. Terrible. Terrible. Loses his helmet. Kevin says, wow, what just happened? Can we punch? But we can kick. And he kicks him right in the face. Rusty says, I like it, but there's a punch. And those left hooks end up winning it up for Rusty. That slam. I loved it. Ben versus Kevin now for the third place prize of absolutely nothing. They've got 2x4s. Looks like a stress strainer? What the fuck? Anyway, they're fighting with 2x4s. And his helmet just fell off. It's a bike helmet attached to a mesh strainer. Oh my God, I finally said it. Look at that 2x4 throw, though. And Kevin says, you know what? This is terrible. Let's just pick each other up. And Ben says, let me bite your ankles. And Kevin punches him in the anus and drops him on his head. And let's take a timeout. Can we do that? Ben's got a boo-boo. He's got a boo-boo. Get it fixed. All right, we're good to go. Kevin runs at Ben and does a flippy thingy. Dives at him head first, and Ben's like, okay, well, that's not going to do anything. Pushes him away, and Kevin goes straight for the punches in the face and kicks, but not really landing here. Kicks him in the anus. He's really liking that his anus hits, and Ben kicks him in the knee for it. And he says, you like your knee? I'll take it. Oh, slips on a banana peel. And Ben gets on him, and Kevin says, "You know what? None of that humping shit. I'm not game for that. Let me kick you in the anus again." Ben says, "No thanks," and we're back to rolling on the ground for some reason. And Ben says, "You know what? Let's go ahead and call it quits. I concede. Thank you, sir." And now we go to the final battle: Rusty versus Cameron. And as we look forward to this one, we can hope to see you in TOC 2. And there's the opening hit. Huge hit for Cameron. Dives on him and gets that ground and pound that he's famous for. But Rusty kicks him off right away. A couple good body shots, but really, really good takedown into full mount by Rusty there, but immediately reversed by Cameron. Let's go ahead and get the equipment back on and get reset. Cameron says he's good to go. Rusty's ready to fight as well. Let's start. Let's start, he said. Come on. All right. So there's Cameron with a gut shot immediately, just going for the body. And Rusty loves the back of the head shots, spine hits. He is really trying to paralyze his opponent. But now Cameron is just going straight, full out body shots, not going to stop. Short time limit. Let's see if he gasses or if he gets knocked out before he can. And there's a huge left hook by Rusty. Cameron just tiring out now. Can't throw any punches. Rusty getting a couple shots in there, but goes for the huge left hook, and Cameron falls before he can. But that is the end of time. And Rusty was unable to do it as Cameron takes the win. We will see you next time at TOC 2. Thanks, folks.